Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing all well. Today's video is going to be my monthly favorites. Um, as usual, it's not too many products, but it's what I have been loving this month. And yeah, by the way, if I'm um looking uncomfortable right now is because I'm a sweaty Betty right now. It's boiling in the UK right now. It's been extremely hot the past 2 days, which I'm not complaining because we want to make most of the sun, before um, summer ends. So yeah, so right now I'm literally like dripping in sweat, and that is gross, but we shall get on with the video. So the first items I'm gonna show you guys is this excuse me, um is the collection eyebrow kit in blonde. I don't know why it says blonde because I mean it's definitely more for darker brows. But for me, it's because because they are dark, it's perfect for me, and um, I've been loving this month, loving this brow kit this month, and the brush I have been using to apply the products with is this angled brush, which believe it or not, I got it from Savers for only £1, and it's one of the best angled brushes I found when it comes to like cheap makeup brushes, because it's not too short and it's not too long. It's just perfect to sort of hold, and then the tip is not too thin and it's not too thick. It's just perfect. And I personally don't like I personally like more full looking brows. I'm not into that Instagram brow on fleek sort of look. I like my brows to look full. I like them to look youthful and somewhat defined. Therefore this brush is just perfect. And if you're someone who's looking for like cheap affordable makeup brushes, and you don't want to like go out and spend like on Sigma and um you know Sigma, Morphe, or Real Techniques, brands like that, because um although they are although they are like affordable, but they're not like really like stinking cheap or anything. So if you're someone who's a teenager and just starting out with makeup, and you need like good cheap makeup brushes, or someone who's on a budget, because I don't believe you need to spend like XYZ amount of money on makeup brushes, because you can get good makeup brushes which are like really cheap and affordable from drugstore, Savers, Super Drugs, places like that. So yeah, you do however get a brush within the kit, which I think it's a decent brush. So if you're like traveling or on the go and you want to do your brows, you can just use this brush. um yeah, so that's nice to have in the kit. And because it's collection, it's really affordable, and I think it's no more than £3 or £4. So yeah, loving this and loving this brush to apply with. What else? Right, the next thing I have been obsessed with lately is this brush cleansing mat. Again, I picked this up from Savers. I did recently do a Savers haul, and from that haul I picked this brush cleansing mat up. It was only £1. It's so cute. It's like a cupcake with a cherry on top, and It's so good to clean your brushes. Believe it or not, I never gave my brushes a deep clean ever since I started um, experimenting with makeup, and ever since I started collecting makeup brushes. Because, you know, when I first started like experimenting with makeup, I didn't have a single brush to begin with, and now my brush collection is like huge, and throughout the years I've used these brushes and I never gave them a deep clean. I mean, I have like a brush cleaning spray which I got from Primark for really cheap, and that does work really well. So if you're in the market for like a quick brush cleanser or cleaning spray, whatever, then try out the Primark one, because that is really good. But yeah, as I was saying, I never gave my brushes a proper deep clean, and some of these brushes I've been using for years and years, and I never gave a proper clean. And ever since I got this um, brush cleansing mat, I've been obsessed with cleaning my brushes. All I do is wet the brush and put a bit of baby shampoo, and then just wiggle it and whirl it, and it gets every single gunk out of your brush. Yeah, I know. And it's just so satisfying to see that it does that. You know? And I mean, you can, because there's like circle texture, so you can wiggle it, and then there's like this line, zigzag, whatever, and then you can wiggle it and whirl it, you can do whatever, and because it's designed, because of this design, it just makes the job so easy. And like I said, it gets every single thing, cleans every single thing from your brush, and your brush is like super duper clean, as if they were new to begin with. So yeah, they had this one and they had a pineapple one, and they're only £1. And I know, I think it was Sigma who introduced a product like this, but I didn't like go out my way to sort of buy, because Sigma, yeah, they are of good quality affordable brushes, but not for us people who are in the UK, because you have to order from the US, and they have to be shipped over here, and it's just, the cost is not really, it's not really worth it. So anyway, love this. Couple of palettes I have been loving this month, and they might be bought like, they might not be like hyped up palettes, but yeah, it's the two palettes I've been loving basically. First of all, I've been loving this Revolution 196 Creative palette. Basically, you get all these shades, and I picked this up during Christmas last year. It was on sale from I think from £15 or £16 down to £7, and I thought, I just picked it up because it was on sale for £7, and I was like, why not? And if you're someone who's into like your basic warm tone eye makeup look, and someone who doesn't experiment with eye makeup, or just just keeps their eyeshadow really basic, this palette is awesome, because yes, it's big and it's huge and it's bulky and it's uncomfortable, to use, but when you open it, let's see, when you open it, you get all these shades, and yes, a lot of the shades are very similar, but for someone who's not into eye makeup and just keeps it basic, you've got your basic browns, your deeper browns, your golds, your champagnes, and just pick a few colors, slam them into your eyes, and you're basically good to go. And if you're someone who does like your makeup on the bed, which I do sometimes, on the bed or on the floor, then you can use this palette. If you're doing your makeup on the dressing table, you can't really hold a massive thing like this. It's going to be really uncomfortable. So yeah, there are pros and cons to this palette, but I have been loving. And if you there is a similar palette to this in the Revolution website. And I remember back in the day I had a elf palette, I believe, which was like so big as this, like just like this. But yeah, so that's my first palette. The second palette I have been loving this month, and again I hauled this recently. It's the BH Cosmetic 24 eyeshadow and 1 highlighter. It's the Zodiac palette basically. I have been loving this palette. I think it's discontinued now. I picked this up from TK Maxx for $9.99. I didn't buy it when it was like, when it was available. But when I saw it for $9.99 in TK Maxx, I just grabbed it. And I like BH Cosmetic, the brand. I like their palettes, the eyeshadows they come out with. They're really affordable brand, and their packaging is really cute. But yeah, if you open the palette, you get all your mattes here, and then all your like shimmery shades, which are like in baked. They are baked shadows, but they swatch amazingly, like so amazing. Just, oh my god, look at that. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. Just so pretty. And yeah, I've been using this palette for like warm tone looks and pin up looks and smoky looks and whatnot, and it's just a beautiful palette.